Hey guys, Colvin with a fishing report for you for Shoals Lake. Today is Thursday, February 27th. Lake level, we're about 6 foot high. Core's been running water pretty steady to get it down, so we've been coming down every day. Water temperature is about 45 degrees, 46 degrees. We got a little bit of a shad kill going on. Not much. I have found some 49-degree water. I know it's been a couple weeks for the last report, so I can get you guys back up to speed. I've been out, had several of the electronics classes showing guys how to fish offshore. That's been great. The weather's been pretty goofy. We had a little snow yesterday. Seems like we'll get 1 or 2 days of nasty weather, rain or snow, and then it'll gradually get it warming up. Sun came out today, that's kind of nice, and this week's forecast looks really great. So that being said, it should be starting to get a little bit better than it has been. The deep bite is starting to break up a little bit. Those shad balls with them running the water has gotten the shad balls kind of group here, group there. You can still catch them off those things. If you find a big group, that'd be the one you want to go fish around. Those fish will let you know if they're there pretty quick feeding. You see the seagulls, the loons are still here, so you can milk that bite for as long as you can. As it starts to warm up this time of year, these fish are starting to move out of their winter haunts, so it's one of those things where you're just going to have to cover some water. I'm doing a couple different things that have been working for me. I'm going to the backs of these. I'm going to the spawning areas and working my way back already. Some of these fish are starting to move up. You know, they keep wanting to move up, and every couple of days we'll get a cold front and it'll shut it down. So the next couple weeks you're going to want to look for warm water. If we get that warm rain coming in the back, there's, it can be 2 degrees warmer. We did have some 50-degree water this week with that warm rain we had before it got cold. The big thing is just fish the conditions, guys. For me, if it's windy, cloudy, you can still catch some fish on crankbait. The reds are going to come into play. You notice every one I've got is red. These temperatures start coming up, these crawdads are going to start getting active. There's no secret about a red crankbait on Shoals. So rock crawlers working in the deeper water. 10 to 12 foot wiggle wart, 5 to 7 foot, and then the square bill. The key to the swim bait bite is to get around the shad. You get around the shad. I'm fishing the swim bait, the jewel swim bait's working on the bluff ends, giving it like a 10 count, rolling it back to the boat, channel swings. Nothing fast about any of this presentation. If you get in, if you're dying for a bite, the little ones are working, little 2.8's working, just the small Kitech. You get those bluebird days and they don't really want to cooperate. That's going to catch you a few fish. And then the owner flash you with a Kitech. If you're getting around some runoff and there's some warmer water back there, those shad are going to be moving in towards that, so that'll get you a few on that. If we do get wind on the points is getting the megabass is pulling some fish. These fish are staging on secondary points. Secondary points with wind. Actually, wind and a little bit of sun seem to be the ticket. So the deep bite, I'm still doing the Demiki and the shad, the Rapala, that's working. That's something that you're going to want to have tied on if you're working those deep pods of shad. You don't know what you're going to catch when you get around those shad. There's still crappie and bass, drum, walleye. You don't know what you're going to get once you get around those big schools of shad. The other thing I'm doing is you can always catch fish on a jig on bull shoals. The jewel jig's working, and then a 1/2 ounce football jig, that's also working. The jewel jig is great if you're up fishing around the bushes and stuff, or lay downs. The 1/2 ounce jig, if you're going to get out a little deeper, if those days you go fish the channel swing bank or the point, look for that nasty rock where the crawdads are going to want to be coming out of. If you get a warm day, those crawdads will get active along there, so keep that in mind. Guys, it's been crazy. Got a lot going on. I got a seminar coming up this week over at Big Red's Bait and Tackle in Lakeview. That's March 3rd. If you're interested in that, come on out. He's having a big sale for that. I'm going to be heading after that. Next week I'm headed down to Florida to fish the Nationals. Wish me luck, guys. I'll take it. And water's still a little high, but hey, we've had high water for the last 10 years. It's not going to kill our fishing, guys. If you want to book a trip, things are moving right along. This week of warm weather, I'm getting a lot of phone calls, so be sure to check out DellColvinFishing.com. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks.